Hi everyone, welcome to the last class of this chapter. Previously we have talked about the same topic, the same section, but now we are going to further discover some of the questions type. Okay, this section most likely will be coming out in SPM. Out of the so many topics in the previous sections, I think this is combining all the things that you have learned. So this one is more likely to happen to be coming out in your exam. Okay, so it also involves solving quadratic equations. Still remember ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 and how you solve it? And there are three ways, right? Okay, factorization, completing a square, and also press your calculator, or formula. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, solving equations involving logarithms. Okay, so you see this one. Eventually what you can do is to find x, solve a log equation, meaning that just finding x, right? Finding x. Okay, then you see this 5, 5, 5. All is a base of 5, so it's very easy. You just have to combine all the terms and you get it done. Okay, what do we do next? You see log minus log. So based on the property of this one, division, you can combine them and put it to division. Okay, this one is collapsing, not expanding. So you gotta have the idea of how to make it collapse it back to division. Then you can do this. All right. So it's very simple. It's this one, and also the two are make it here over here. So what do you see here? You see log 5, log 5. Then inside should be the same, right? Okay. Inside should be the same. So next line we would get this thing by comparing left and right. We have x plus 9 over x is equal to 4. Then multiply x plus 9 is equal to 4x, hence 3x is equal to 9, hence x is equal to 3. Okay, then you get your answer here. Alright, no problem. This is very simple. Move on, next one. Okay, again, log 2, and a number here. So how do we approach this question? Same, we have log plus log, so we make it to be multiplication. Okay, multiplication is equal to 2. Then I just multiply them in first, and then what do you think this one, how are you going to solve it? There are two ways, depends on your preference. One, you want to change everything to log 2. Second, you want to just make use of the index form. Okay, index form, change this one to index form. This is in log form, right? Okay, the first lesson that we talked about it, when we introduced log, we say that this is log form, and the other one is called index form. So right, then the first method, we are going to use index form first. I say method 1, which is what? Do you know why you get here? Get from here, you will get this. Okay, it's just this one is the base, then power is equal to this thing. Okay, 2 to the power 2 is equal to x squared minus 3x. So that's why you have this one. Okay, hence what do? You just move everything to one side, and you see this thing. If you are very comfortable with quadratic equation, you should be able to do factorization. Okay, if you are not okay, use calculator or use the formula b plus minus square b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Then you can do factorization. This is the cross method. Then you can find this one, and hence x equal 4 or x equal -1. All right. And when you think that it's your answer, it's not the answer. Why is that so? After you solve something, some log equations, then you will get an answer, maybe 1 or 2 answers. Okay. Actually, you have to substitute these values back into the original line and see whether it makes sense or not. Okay. All right. So let's see this one. 4. You substitute back into here. Log 2, 4. You get 2 for that one. Okay. Log 2, 4 minus 3 means log 2 of 1. Okay. You get 0 for that case. So this one, 2 is equal to 2. It makes sense, right? Okay. No problem. You get what I mean? Okay. I just write it down for you if you are not comfortable. So this one, if I substitute this one as 4, then it gives you log 2 squared. So I write 2 here and 2 outside. And this one gives you 1. So this is 2. Okay, this is 2. Then here, 4 minus 3, it gives you log 2, 1, which gives you 0. All right. So here, left hand side here, it gives you 2. Right hand side here, it gives you 0. So it's equal to the right hand side. So this is okay. Alright? Next. How about this one? X equal -1. When you sub x equal -1 into here, and if you are not familiar, then try to check your calculator, and you should be getting what? Math error. Why? Because whenever you have log, inside cannot be negative. Okay? That's why this is undefined. Log 10 -1 is undefined. That's why this is not an answer. Remember to check your answer. Okay? It could be both of them, their answers. It could be one of them, its answer. Okay? Just make sure to check. Okay? And just one thing to let you know, it doesn't mean that when you get negative, then you put it back, then it's not gonna be the answer. Let's say your function, the original equation here, it gives you log 2, then let's say 1 minus x. Okay, if you sub this one back into here, sub x equal -1 back into here, what would you get? You get log 2, which is okay. Okay, if you substitute this 4 into here, is it okay? It's not okay because inside is less than 0. Okay, so you shouldn't be looking at the answer and tell directly that whether it's okay or not. You should be substituting it back to the first line, then tell whether it's okay or not. Okay, remember that. Not to look at the answer, sub it back and look at it whether it's okay or not. Right? Let's move on to method 2, which is log form. Okay, I'll be doing the same thing all over again. This one, what we do, we simplify, expand it. Then method 2, what we do is that 2. How can you write 2 in the form of log 2? It's 2 log 2, 2. Why? Because log 2 is equals to 1. That's why this is 1. So 2 log 2, 2 is 1. That's why you can write in this way. If you write in this way, left hand side is equal to right hand side. But here has no coefficient. Here you have to make it to have no coefficient, as in coefficient 1. So you put this one top here, then it becomes squared. Okay, it becomes 2 squared. So it's 4. So left hand side you have log, right hand side you have log, and same base. So you can compare both of them, and you get this answer. Okay, this one, what you do, move to left hand side and do the same thing as just now. And you got this one, and like we said, x equal 4 or x equal -1, and -1 is not an answer because you substitute it back into the original one. It doesn't give you something that is defined. So left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Okay, that's simple. Yes, let's go. Okay, this one sub into the original one. Revision. So I'm gonna repeat this one. Log, when you have xy multiply, then you get x plus y. A lot of times you are seeing this one to combine it to the left hand side. Okay, be careful. Same, if you do division, minus, then it's divide inside, not log x divided by log y, the whole thing. Okay, just be careful. Next, this one, b can pull it out, and don't get confused with what? Don't get confused with this log, like a x, the whole thing, square. What is this equals to? This is equals to log ax times log ax. This one has nothing to do with 2 bring it down. Okay, you have done that before. So let's go. Okay, this one, log ay equal x. This one implies what? Y equal ax. This one is an index form. That's a log form. Next, if y is equal to log ax, x must be greater than 0, right? Okay, log inside here must be bigger than 0. Okay, equals 0 also not okay. You can try to press in your calculator. Log 0 is math error. Log negative also math error. Okay, next, if x is less than 0 or x is equal to 0, undefined, right? Okay, undefined. In math, you call undefined. You don't call it a math error. That's some language that's being used in calculator. All right, next. Log 8,4 plus 2 log 8x is equal to 2. Then this one also. Okay, pause the video and try it yourself. Answer is given. Yeah. Okay, answer is given here. So try this yourself. I'll solve it. Okay, I'll solve it after you finish it. Okay, I'll solve it now. Observe that I want to solve for x. So it doesn't matter what base it is in. So I just find x, that's it. Okay, so I see same base, it's even better. I just combine them. Okay, so this one I put it in becomes log 8 then x squared. Okay, that's why if this one plus this one, so inside just multiply it together. So multiply it in, so it's log 8 then 4x squared is equals to 2. Alright, I prefer to use index form because it's more friendly. You can choose to use log form as well. Okay, then it's 2 log 8. Okay, then compare coefficient and solve for it. Okay, so I won't be doing that. I'll be doing index form, which means that 8 to the power 2 is equal to 4x squared. Okay, so I write this 4x squared is equal to 8 to the power 2. 8 to the power 2 is 64. Okay, so I write it as 64. 4 divided over, so x squared is equals to 16. So don't forget, the correct way of solving this one is not taking square root, positive, negative square root. Not to say not correct, but I'm afraid you will actually like forget about this thing. So I do a normal way, it's a longer one, but I just tell you, you can do this. Okay, x squared minus 16 is equal to 0. This one implies that x plus 4, x minus 4 is equal to 0. Hence, x is equals to 4 or x is equals to -4. Okay, right? So you get this one. And if you get these answers, you have to sub it back into the original equation. Okay, if you sub 4 in here, okay, will you get any problem? You won't, right? Okay, you won't get any problem. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, then that is fine. If you substitute -4 into here, then it's undefined. That's why this is not the answer. Only this one is an answer. Okay, so x is equal to 4. Okay, you're fine with that? Okay, so if in the exam you see this line x squared is equal to 16, you want to directly write x is equal to positive -4, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Just that you need to remember x squared equals 16. It does not mean that x is equal to 4 only. Okay, positive -4. Okay, but then later on you find that x equal to -4 is not as part of the answer. That's why you exclude this one. Okay, like rejected this answer. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you write x squared equals 16, then you write x equal to 4, then you get full marks. Your way of doing is wrong because you get this wrong, and hence you don't have a second answer. Hence you directly tell, oh, that is the answer. So it's just a coincidence that you get it correct. Okay, you gotta be careful about that. You gotta write all the steps down. Right? So I move on to talk about the next one. Right here, this one over here, log minus log. Easy. I just make it to be division, log 3, x plus 8 over x is equals to 2. Okay, so 3 squared is 9. So x plus 8 over x is equals to 3 squared, 9. Okay, all right, on this side, here. All right, what do I get? X plus 8 is equals to 9x. So move it over, then you get 8x. So okay, I write for you, just for you. So x is equals to 1. That's so simple. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's safer to check this answer. Put it back in, 1 plus 8 is fine. Put it back in, 1, log 3, 1 is 0. So yes, it's fine. So this is an answer. And you get answer is 1. Right? Okay, if any problem, you just rewind and see what's happening here. Okay, if not, let's see the next one. Okay, question that involves changing of base. Okay, so this is a question that has base 3. This is a question that has 9 and 3. Okay, so 3 and 9 essentially. So which one would you change to? You would change to the smaller one, right? Okay, or the common one, common factors. Okay, let's say you have 9 and 27. They are both having, both of them, they are 3 to the power something. So you want to change it to base 3. So now the smallest one you can change to is 3. Okay, so I change everything to base 3. Okay, I change base. How do I change? I pray hard, I write log 3, I pray hard, I write log 3. Whatever is on top, write on top. Whatever is below, write it below. Okay, then I'm done. Okay, if I see this, then I see so many log 3. And what can I do with this? Can I take minus, then what does minus say? Okay, what does minus say? Minus is division, but you can't simply just divide this whole thing, right? Okay, because this one is log divided by log. So what you do first, there's a number here, right? Okay, so let's see. There's a number here, log 3, 9. 9 is what? 3 squared. 3 squared, the 2 you bring out, log 3 is 1. So you have a 2 here. Okay, I still cannot merge them because it's like 1 over 2 times this one. If I really want to merge them, I need to take this 1 over 2, put it in, becomes square root. Okay, so instead of doing that, what I do is that I multiply both sides by 2 so that I can get rid of this denominator, and everything is in terms of nice integer, no more fractions. Okay, so 2 log 3x minus log 3, 2x minus 3 equals to 2 log 3, 2. Okay, no problem. Now what I want to do, I see everything is in log 3. I want all coefficients to be 1. So I throw everything inside. This one no need to throw inside, right? This one I throw inside. What I get? X squared. This one not changing. This one becomes 4. Then, okay, I do it here. So x squared over 2x minus 3 is equal to 4. Do you see why? Do you see why? Log A minus log B is log A divided by B. A divided by B. Okay, then I'm comparing, right? Because it's log and log. Log and log. I just take inside. It's equal to 4. Okay, then I multiply both sides. Multiply onto the other side. Then I get this one. I move everything to one side. I get this one. It's a quadratic equation. If you are not too good about this one, check your calculator and see this one can be factorized into what. So it's x minus 6 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x equals 6 or x equals to 2. Check. Then you have to check. Put it here. Put it here. 6 you put it here is okay. 6 you put it here, it's also okay. So that's fine. 6 is fine. Okay, 6 is okay. X is also x equal to 2. You put it here. It's okay. Positive. X equal to 2. Put it here. It's 4 minus 3. It's okay. Begin 0. So it's 1 here is gonna get you 0. So this is also fine. So these are your answers. Right? No problem with this? Great. Homework time, and answer is given here. Okay, you should be checking whether you are comfortable with this. Okay, most likely you'll be coming on your exam. If you can do these problems and together with some additional questions in our website, then you shouldn't have any problem with this chapter. Okay, good luck forward, and I'll be seeing you next. Right? See you.